Welcome back to Redbeard RPG and the Outer Worlds. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to help support the video or support the channel. And click that notification bell if you want to be alerted to when I am streaming. This is a double stream today. In the last episode, we went. Welcome back to Redbeard RPG. We finished off all the companion quests except for Pavardes, because that takes us back to Byzantium. And I believe right now, with all the quests we have left, all roads lead to Byzantium. So we're walking right into the belly of the beast. This is the planet of rich folks. The people have benefited most from this corporate system. So we've heard plenty of pro-corporate rah-rah kind of stuff throughout this playthrough, but it's going to be amped up to 11 here because these people are making a killing off of it.
Crew members Ellie and Max are engaged in a heated discussion in the kitchen.
Let's just double check those. Oh, we got some upgrades for some people. Yeah, we were giving this to everybody, weren't we? When they get down, they get 25% of their health back. Definitely want them all to have that. Even Sam, who we can't use, unfortunately, because I'm scared of robots. Alright. Oh, I forgot to... Whole point of opening the window in the first place was double check our journal. Yeah, we got 3 quests that we have not completed. Look at all these that we've done. Good grief. No botched quests, shockingly. Good grief. Alright, let's start with Don't Bite the Sun, I think. Because we're just looking for an outfit. That should be easy, right? That way, Pavardi can get her date with Junlei. Very important. Byzantium Freight Port. I always forget that Byzantium is on Terra 2, the same planet we started on.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Oh, and you get an achievement just for landing in Byzantium.
Since we're in Byzantium, there's something I've been meaning to do.
Yeah, it'll be part of the landing party. That's fine. What's that?
I haven't actually talked to my folks in a while. Shocking, right? Anyway, it's probably about time I paid them a visit. Given the dangerous life I lead, they've got to be worried sick.
Yeah, it could be. Funny, you don't strike me as the type who keeps in touch.
Which brings us to where we are today. Several messages and a few years late. See, I'm originally from Byzantium, born and raised. I know that probably comes as a big surprise.
You're a doctor, it's not that surprising. Actually, she's going to hate that if I say that. But actually, I can see it.
But I worked so hard. I dropped the accent, picked up a swagger, developed a taste for Spacer's Choice.
Why would you want that? That's the problem. You try a little too hard.
Huh. Well, I bet they won't know the difference. I bet they'll barely recognize me.
I'm proud of you, Ellie. Of course you should reconnect with your parents.
Reconnect is a strong word. And, I was thinking you'd come too.
That's fine. Why do you want me to meet your parents?
Because it would be fun.
Level with me, Ellie. What's this really about?
Well, they know me as Marilyn the Surgeon. They don't know Ellie the Pirate Sawbones. But you're authentic rabble. True riffraff. When they see you, they'll get it.
Gee, thanks.
I only wish I could pull it off as well.
Alright, we'll go.
Great. And when we get there, draw out your rough edges a bit. If you've got an outfit you haven't washed in a while, maybe one with some blood stains, wear that one.
I'll take care of dressing myself, thanks.
You're the boss. Anything else?
I'll wear the same battle armor I've been wearing. I take it you got something to say about Harlow.
What did I tell you? His down with the man shtick was just an act. No one who yammers that much means half of it.
Fair enough. Don't sound so excited. That was Felix's friend.
Obviously not. And better for Felix to know that now rather than become the next Trask.
That's fair. Just because Harlow turned out crooked doesn't mean everyone's like that.
Don't get all mushy on me now. Come on, what did we just learn? People look out for their own interests. It's a fundamental law of nature, same as gravity and conservation of motion.
Yeah. You really can't live your life thinking the worst of everyone.
Sure I can. In fact, I bet you I live a lot longer.
Ever consider that looking out for others can be in your best interest?
I'm warning you, that reverse psychology stuff doesn't work on me.
There's absolutely times where that's true. Where you helping someone is absolutely in your own self-interest. A win-win situation. They absolutely do exist. Even you never really go it alone. You usually throw your lot in with a crew.
Sure do. And unlike you, Captain, the rest of us don't get a big fancy room with wall-to-wall windows. But let's forget about that, please. Anyway, you really want to tell me you're helping the scientist because you think he'll save the colony?
Yeah. That's kind of, yeah, as a matter of fact, I am. That's the point.
And here I thought I'd seen it all. This galaxy must be bigger than I'd thought. Enough about Harlow, though. Anything else?
You have something to say about chasing down dimethyl sulfoxide?
I sure hope you negotiated for a raise with this Phineas guy.
This isn't about money.
Uh-huh. Sure. Everybody's got an angle. I'm just wondering what yours is.
Phineas rescued me from the Hope. The least I can do is help him see this through.
That's one way of looking at it. Another is that he pulled you out of hibernation without your say-so and got you to do his dirty work. Besides, none of this is your mess, so why go dirtying your hands with it?
Because it's the right thing to do.
Hate to say it, but the right thing rarely pays well.
I got
The
money.
board's
I
put
got
a
a ship.
bounty on his
I'm
head,
fine.
and they've got more than enough bits to pay it. I've got no love for the corporations, but they know how to take care of their people.
No, they
The
don't.
ones at the top, anyway.
There you go. Yeah, I'm not going to be some corporate lackey.
Don't think of it as being a lackey. Think of it as doing a job and getting paid really, really well. I know you want to save the day, but don't forget to look after yourself. No one else out here's going to.
Aw, Ellie, I didn't know you cared.
Hey, don't get any ideas. I'm just making sure you last long enough to pay me at the end of this. Anything else?
What can you tell me about Byzantium?
It's like one of those stuffy art gallery pieces. Looks okay from far off, but once you get close, you realize it's just some mismatched shit everyone's agreed to overpay for.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Even the bribes are overpriced.
Why'd you leave?
The real question is, why didn't I leave sooner? There's all these invisible rules, and everyone spends all their energy just trying not to break them.
Sounds exhausting.
That's what I said. I'll take stale cigars and rationed showers any day. I was a top-tier surgeon, but I could hardly open a pack of gauze without 10 people signing off first.
Yeah, that'd drive me crazy.
Now you see why I left. People call Byzantium the jewel of Halcyon, but really, it's just paste. Everything's polished and bureaucracy. Take a close look and you'll see it's deader than anywhere else in the colony.
I need a lay of the land. Anything else I should know?
Don't trust anyone, don't touch anything, and whatever you do, don't show your teeth when you smile.
Why not?
People are extremely competitive about cosmetic dentistry. It can get ugly.
Wonderful. Must have been interesting growing up there.
Interesting like a colonoscopy. I trained as a surgeon. More my folks' idea than mine, but I made the best of it.
Sounds like there's a but to this story.
Lots of them, unfortunately. I even sculpted a few. Turns out Byzantines are more concerned with having square shoulders and a good profile than, well, anything else.
Very shallow. Wonderful. Enough about Byzantium.
That's what I've been saying.
Alright. So we know we need Ellie and Pavarti for our party members. Since we're doing Pavarti's quest, we already got Ellie in there. Neo could take a break, and off we go. Alright, here we are. Looks like a pretty standard dock. I don't see what's so special about this place. Put the gun up for now.
Are you still tinkering with that?
It's not gonna fix itself.
Don't we have repair drones for that kind of thing?
Now, in this place, I'm not really going to feel guilty about stealing from people if I find something I like. Oh, there's Carmen right there. Excellent. Construction mechanical.
Got it. Heads down.
What are you doing, construction mechanical?
Ooh, what'd you find?
Nothing noticed. No one noticed that. Excellent. There's actually some treasure around this landing pad. I guess that makes sense. We're in the rich part of the colony. Do a little thieving. That's where we came from. Yeah, we've been right over there. Hello, Carmen.
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone.
Yeah, Phineas sent me.
Shh. No names, okay? The Phoenix is a wanted man, and the board has eyes everywhere in Byzantium.
The Phoenix?
Yeah, that's my code name for, you know, our mutual friend.
Okay. What's your code name?
Oh, I'm Golden Eagle.
Ooh. Of course you are.
It makes perfect sense if you know about the territoriality of old Earth birds of prey.
Do I have a code name?
Yeah. I named you Cuckoo.
Seriously?
It makes sense if you think about it, because I didn't know who you were, and old Earth cuckoos would routinely trick other birds into feeding them.
I'm not gonna argue about it. Whatever, just give me the information I came for.
Oh, can I be chicken? Because chickens will adopt any critter's baby and keep them warm.
You sure you don't want to be Raven or Sparrowhawk?
Aw.
Okay. Chicken it is.
Does this mean I'm supposed to have one too? Fine, but make it a really good one.
Let's go with Rufus Hummingbird.
Forget it. Codenames are for amateurs anyway.
Too late. I've already marked it off. Can't just go reassigning code names. Anyway, you're looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right? I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded.
Wonderful. Can't you get me into the minister's estate?
Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. I just provide intelligence.
Okay, then what can you tell me?
Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts.
That place is still open? I used to study there during medical school.
Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there. You know, swipe a key while nobody's looking.
That's theft, not reconnaissance.
Whatever. I'm better with bird terms.
Okay. There's got to be the way to catch a minister someplace less protected.
Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home, and his guards never leave him.
Can't say I blame him. It's scary out of doors. I mean, can you even count how many times we've been shot at?
What work specialists, huh? Our mutual friend is really branching out.
How exactly did you get involved in this anyways?
I've always been fascinated by birds. If you ever research Earth species, there are thousands of them, so colorful and distinct.
Here we got 11 flavors of terror rays and not much else. That kind of variety? I mean, gosh, seems almost impossible.
The other thing about birds, though, is their environmental indicators.
When they die off, it's a sign that something wrong.
Exactly. I started thinking about everything we see around Halcyon, and all the things we don't see.
Like what?
For starters, you rarely come across anyone living in Byzantium who wasn't born here, even though we get ships in all the time.
Trust me, anyone with a lick of sense gets out of here as soon as possible.
But most people don't. In fact, most people stay exactly where they start. Doesn't that seem strange to you?
Yeah, it's a little odd.
And then there's the way nothing gets fixed. There used to be a suggestion box around here. People would drop ideas in. Nothing ever came of them, of course.
Yeah, that's pretty normal for suggestion boxes.
Sure, that part is. That's why they install shredders in those boxes, after all. But one day the shredder broke. No one came to fix it. And since it wasn't working, we didn't have anywhere to file our complaints. So you can imagine how messy things got.
I bet your repair folks couldn't find parts. Back in Edgewater, I'd have to take something apart just to put another thing back together.
Might have been the paperwork. Here, you have to append forms to your forms, and law help you if there's a single dash out of place.
And?
At first, management put up an out-of-order sign, but that just seemed to worry people, like they were advertising something wasn't working. They eventually took the whole suggestion box sign down so that people didn't have any expectations about it. But they never fixed it, never replaced it. Doesn't that seem odd to you?
No, that's how things go around Halcyon, in case you didn't notice.
Except that's not how they go. At least that's not how they're supposed to go in Byzantium. The whole episode made me wonder, if they can't fix something as simple as a suggestion box, what else aren't they fixing? After a while, I got connected with our mutual friend and started using my position here to feed him information when I could. That's it, really.
Alright, looks like I got work to do.
Good luck, Cuckoo.
Thanks, Golden Eagle. Good grief. Really trying to be cool with that one.
Dr. Ellie, you ever wonder if maybe we got some things in common?
This isn't another thing about wrenches and guns, is it?
'Cause you're a surgeon and I'm a mechanic. We both fix things, heal them up.
Hate to break it to you, but before I got to Groundbreaker, I fixed more noses than bones. Nowadays, I probably shoot more than I save.
Oh,
There's corporate recruit right there. I mean, he's literally right there. Try it.
How'd you do that so fast?
Sweet. Got corporate troopers, bunch of retirees, a sealed door. Alright, so we're not getting any further that way. Excuse me. They made it look like there was a windowed room right here. Big hole in the wall. Oh, here, I'm walking right by it. That's what's happening.
A UDL security attendant is always prepared.
Requires docking bay terminal codes to unlock. Okay. So I can't even hack that. So let's go this way. Got an elevator. It's got a little music. There we go. And here it is, Byzantium. The jewel of Halcyon, they call it.
Why can't something exciting happen around here for once?
Nothing wrong with stability. It means everything's running like clockwork.
Don't you ever want a little fun? Maybe see a marauder ship get blown to bits overhead?
What a thing to say. Everyone knows marauders can't fly.
Oh boy.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Want to be famous?
Sure.
Kid, you got presence. Natural magnetism. Know what I mean?
I like this where this is going.
Tell you what, you're gonna like it a whole lot more once we start talking bits. Listen, you got an agent? Some kind of representation?
I consider myself freelance.
Fresh, natural talent. I know it when I see it. Listen, you got a real special quality, raw energy. I see you in pictures, kid.
Oh. Just tell me what you're offering.
I'm making a feature, Space Pirates of Moros Prime. It's gonna be a hit. But we still need a star. And I think you got the chops.
Not so fast. First, we gotta talk about royalties.
Let's just see where this audition goes, huh? So what do you say? You ready for the chance of a lifetime?
Sure.
Terrific. We're holding auditions at the studio. Head to Odeon Pictures and take the elevator. You're going all the way to the top, baby.
Anti-Clio's antibiotics. Take comfort in knowing that anything antibiotics cannot stop will probably kill you quickly.
You can't even go out the door here. What's up with that?
Someone needs to teach those iconoclasts a lesson for what they did to our gunship.
Yeah, I disagree. I think they did the right thing. Quarantined, Sprat sighted.
Anti-Clio's pipe patch. All of the benefits of smoking a real pipe.
Freighters.
None of the messy cleanup.
But what would they be doing here? And how did they ever get permission to land?
Perhaps we'll finally get some excitement after all.
Good grief. Also quarantined. Oh no, that was the same building. This one's closed. Anti-Clio Saloon Club. This place really isn't looking all that great. Closed for R&R, repairs and renovations.
Anti-Clio's level head.
Is that supposed to be a model of the system? It's not super accurate.
I once treated a lady who got her hand caught in the gears. Idiot was more worried about her rings than her fingers.
It's pretty neat. And this place is also closed. Excellent. So is that place. Oh, there's something we can actually go inside. We'll do more of a natural exploration. Let's just go for the quest marker. Where'd it go? It's up. We gotta go up one tier and over.
I've always loved that sculpture.
It's an orrery, and you say that every time.
It's strange, though. I thought Byzantium was the center of Halcyon.
That's a figure of speech.
I know that.
Did you?
You, with the hips. Over here. Let me take a closer look at you.
You saying I got hips?
Don't speak. Hold that posture for a moment while I admire you. You have a natural contrapposto, my dear.
Sure.
The way you rest your weight against your hip suggests a certain rugged charisma possessed only by the mighty primal and the well-traveled spacer. Splendid. I love it.
Okay. That's me, rugged and well-traveled.
Ah, Celeste, you've done it again. I knew from the moment I laid eyes on you that I'd found my muse.
Oh, yeah?
I'm Celeste Jolicoeur, and you, my dear, are exactly what Byzantium needs.
It's like you read my mind.
Darling, you and that brutish swagger of yours have been on my mind the moment you stepped into my studio. I'm working on a new line of clothing that will shock this city to its core, and I'd like your help. What do you say, my dear? Care to make history with me?
What do you have in mind?
When I look at you, I see the very embodiment of everything the walls of Byzantium were built to keep out. Making an outfit worthy of you won't be easy. I'll need your help gathering the right materials.
Oh, boy. Got a pretty high opinion of someone you just met with your fetch
Everything I need
quest.
to know can be deduced from a first impression. You're an outsider. You're exotic. You carry a whiff of barbarism and adventure. You're the embodiment of everything I want in my new line.
I'm not a barbarian, I'm just free. Alright, I guess I'll help you out.
Marvelous! You and I are gonna wake this city up like a cold splash of wine to the face. What I need is a survey of the outside world. What does the common laborer wear? How do the wild-eyed madmen of Monarch dress themselves? I've heard rumors, but I require samples. Also, I expect you to model for me.
And what's the benefit of seeing me wear it?
My dear, fashion is a performance art. An outfit without a body is like an instrument without a player. I'll need you to model for me the following: the apparel of an iconoclast, the armor of a marauder, and a full ensemble of spacer gear, helmet included. And when I say spacer gear, I mean an outfit worn by real spacers. None of that garbage spacer's choice pedals. You have the bearing and demeanor of a born model. You're going to absolutely murder this job.
Okay. Hold on, I need know more about these outfits.
I expect you'll cut an exquisite figure. What else do you need to know?
You said something about an iconoclast?
I've heard rumors of these iconoclasts, half-mad zealots rampaging across the surface of Monarch. You'll have to find your own way into Monarch. I can't help you. Even if I could, I prefer not to interfere with your creative process.
Oh, is that what we're calling it? And what about marauder armor?
I don't know. I've never seen a marauder. Not in person, anyway. There are always Aetherwade programs, but I want something authentic. Byzantium is long overdue for a change of wardrobe, my dear. Something barbaric, yet elegant.
And where am I supposed to find spacer gear?
If I were an enterprising spacer in need of a wardrobe, I'd probably head to the Groundbreaker.
I'll see what I can do.
Fabulous! I can't wait to see what you dredge up.
My engineer's going on a date. She needs an outfit.
You don't gotta be so forward about my reasons, Captain. Let me get a good look at you. Turn around, please, darling. My word, such muscular shoulders. You're a vision, dear. I am no such thing, ma'am. Nonsense, you're absolutely lovely. Chin up now. I have just the thing for you. Let me do a back-of-the-envelope calculation. Materials, labor, licensing and copyright. There.
6,000 bits. We'll go persuade. She's an engineer. You think she can afford that? She needs to impress her true love.
Love? That's the ultimate luxury, darling. Love. Oh, gracious me.
I
Huh?
don't get why that's funny, ma'am.
Neither do I.
Oh, my cherub. Who woos for love anymore? That's so precious. All right,
Okay.
Captain. Here is the absolute best I can do for you.
Hold up, did you actually measure her for this outfit? I didn't see any measuring tape.
Darling, do I look like an amateur? I read her measurements by eye. And don't you ask, because they're no one's business but her own.
Alright, I guess I can swing 3,000 bits.
There are some things I simply cannot skimp on, darling. Such a lovely young lady deserves the best. Now stand back. Back! I'll enter the settings and get these machines spinning. You'll be broke to bespoke in merely an hour.
Alright.
And there we are, my darling girl. I wish you a splendiferous evening. And if you don't mind my asking, have you any interest in modeling?
What? Oh, no, ma'am. All them eyes staring at me? I couldn't. No way, no how. I get scared just thinking on it.
I wish you weren't so shy, my Violet. You truly are beautiful. I hope your date sees that as clearly as I.
Alright, let's see what you got for sale. Whoop. I thought that's what I clicked on.
I can't wait to see those outfits. What can I do for you, darling?
Alright, what do they got? Heavy armor, don't care about. Medium leadership skills, this stuff's not very good. Persuade goes up 5 with sunglasses. A ridiculous top hat. How does a top hat help with two-handed melee? Alright, she has trash. Alright, let's talk to her one more time.
I can't wait to see those outfits. What can I do for you, darling?
Where am I supposed to find spacer gear?
If I were an enterprising spacer in need of a wardrobe, I'd
I don't know why this wasn't
probably
grayed
head
out.
to the groundbreaker.
We just asked this question, she just said that. Something else I wanted to
For
ask.
you, anything.
Have you ever been outside of Byzantium?
Outside Byzantium? Of course not. There's nothing for me outside Byzantium.
How do you know that? Yet you're sending me all over Halcyon.
Yes, and I'm terribly grateful you've agreed. Look, darling, I don't belong outside Byzantium any more than a fish belongs on the land. Anyway, I'm quite certain Byzantium wouldn't last 3 days without me.
Oh, yeah?
I'd return to a smoking ruin of hideous fabrics and mismatched colors.
Okay. You said I'm exactly what Byzantium needs. What do you mean?
Byzantium has lost its élan vital. Everything about this city is so dreadfully stale. I want to make people uncomfortable the way you do. You're an outsider. You clearly don't belong in Byzantium, and yet you strut about, doing as you please.
Okay. I kind of think you got the wrong idea about me.
I am Celeste Jolicoeur, my dear. I am never wrong.
Okay. I see. Thanks.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, let's get out of here. I mean, you literally have corporate guards in your shop. Oh, I didn't talk to Pavardi.
Oh, can you believe this outfit? It's so handsome, I'm almost afraid to touch it. Well, I guess that's everything then. After all this time, I just have to actually do it now. You know, there's a part Junlei's been looking for to fix up the air cyclers. They only carried them on big colony ships, like the Hope.
Pavardi, making every little thing perfect won't change Junlei's feelings.
I know. For a while, it felt like everything I did was a little bit of help. And it meant I didn't have to ask her to be mine. Not yet. Not for real. Next time we dock with Groundbreaker, I'm doing it. I'll send June a message and ask her over.
There you go.
Oh, this is real scary, Captain. I'm grateful for all you done.
Yeah, that's not a problem. Alright, so that's going to take us to the ship. Let's check out, we picked up a couple new quests. What's this? Air Central. We might do the movie one. I think that'll be good. What's Low Crusade? Oh, visit Ellie's parents. Let's start with that. We've been on a kind of consistently doing companion quests
I love
lately.
Byzantium. Where else are you going to find art, culture, working toilets?
Alright, here's the House of Inebriation. We'll come back to that. Actually, we're right here. Let's just talk to the guy. See if he's...
Have you tried our new cocktail sponsored by Rizzo's? 1 part purple spectrum vodka, 1 part artificial tomato-like substitute juice. We call it a Blue Bloody Mary.
Wonderful. I could use a drink.
Then you'll want to speak with our automechanical inebriation assistant, located just over there.
Aren't you the bartender?
Quite so, but I would never lower myself to do something as gauche as tending bar. My automechanical assistant does all the work for me.
I wanted to ask you something.
Oh, by all means, ask away.
What's it like working in Byzantium?
I don't believe in work. Work is for automechanicals and lower classes.
Ridiculous. You serious?
I don't mean to sound cruel. There's nothing wrong with working. It's just so unnecessary. Why bother? We all have our roles in society. I like to think of myself as an entrepreneur. This drinking establishment is my investment.
Picked up any interesting rumors?
Rizzo's Spectrum Vodka is about to release its newest color, ultraviolet, completely invisible to the naked eye.
Wonderful. We're done here. Oh, you can just walk right through.
Please allow me to improve your drinking experience with fine cocktails and pre-approved banter.
Pre-approved banter? How could I resist?
Request confirmed. Banter protocol activated. Welcome, attractive patron, to Billingsley's House of Inebriation. Did you know that despite being an extremely valuable, one-of-a-kind creation, I have been programmed to simulate self-loathing and contempt for myself?
Wonderful. Let's see what you got. Nothing interesting. They all kind of do this, all the alcohol does kind of the same stuff. Yeah, let's get out of here. Alright, we'll open this door just for good measure. Oh, wait. It's like a little seating room and a door that we cannot open back here. Can't interact with it in any way. Alright, let's head towards...
Citizens, today marks a monumentous occasion in the course of Halcyon history. After a deep and thorough examination of our budgets, revenue streams, and predictive models, we are publishing our yearly success report. Profits are soaring, promotions abound. Thanks to your continued hard work, Halcyon is healthier and more productive than ever.
Is it me, or could each of these homes fit all of Edgewater inside? Cannery and all.
Labor. Once we nail down the details,
That's probably fair to say.
to share what's in store. For now, my friends, keep
There's my parents' place. Smell that?
Yeah, they really...
Industrial grade cleaning solvent in desperation.
Here we go. They really tempt you with putting those chests right next to the corporate troopers. Good grief. It looks like a hotel. It doesn't even look like a house. Not homey at all.
Marilyn, is that you?
Laws, we certainly didn't expect to see you like this. And I didn't expect you to renew your marriage contract. But we're all full of surprises today, aren't we? Speaking of surprises, you should meet my new friend. We've been running around the system for a while now, stirring up all sorts of trouble.
Should I ham it up like she wanted? Yeah, let's support Ellie, even though it's kind of cringy the way she's being like the rebellious, spoiled child. We'll spit on the floor and say, fancy place. I'll probably be taking a few things with me.
There you go again, Captain. Always menacing polite society. Anyway,
Yeah.
you're probably wondering where
So
I've been all
cringy.
this time.
Not exactly.
The last few years have been a bloody haze. You wouldn't believe the messes we've gotten ourselves into. Right?
Let's be honest on this one. Indeed, we've saved towns, restored property. Now, we didn't really restore property, did we? Fine, we'll say theft, vandalism, profanity, you name it. We've done it at least twice.
Yep, we're a pair of disgraceful lowlifes.
Marilyn, this really isn't the best time. Perhaps you should go.
We'll leave when we're getting ready.
You tell him. We'll stay as long as we like. And while we're at it, we'll drink your expensive hooch, wear our outside shoes all over your nice floors.
Keep going, Ellie. I like where this is headed.
Just a second. You had the floors redone with real Terran marble? Since when can you afford that?
That's what we've been trying to tell you, dear, but you must understand. We hadn't heard from you in ages.
We thought you were dead.
Don't sound so disappointed about it.
I'm not dead. I just never wanted to talk to you again.
I'm afraid the distinction was lost on us, darling.
Why do I get the feeling you people need to apologize for something?
We only did what any grieving parents in our position would do. We collected on your life insurance policy.
And the payouts have been rather substantial.
You what?
I'm sure you're much happier you're knowing Ellie's alive and well, right?
Of course. And we shall always harbor that joyful secret deep within our hearts.
And you'll report it to the insurance company, right?
It's not that simple. For one thing, we'd have to cut back on so many necessities. The neighbors would be sure to notice.
Good grief. Why are you worried about the neighbors? So tell them Ellie's back. You'll be the talk of the town.
That's the other problem.
We had to explain your disappearance somehow.
We couldn't very well tell people you'd run off to become a miscreant, could we?
I'll have you know Ellie's a professional miscreant.
Shh. Someone could hear you.
We concocted a story about Celeste Jollycurl designing a pair of 12-inch heels for you.
One of a kind, naturally.
That led to your tragic death when you tripped and broke your neck.
Good grief.
It was quite the story. People were talking about it for weeks.
That's I guess I'll say that's a pretty funny story.
Hey! You're supposed to be on my side. Couldn't you have at least made up a better story? Something with pirates or raptidons? And what are you gonna do now that we're here?
Yes, about that. We were just about to ask you to, leave.
Quietly, if you don't mind.
You people should be ashamed of yourselves.
Well, we're trying to avoid further embarrassment.
I'm afraid it would cause quite a stir if the neighbors saw you two stomping about.
That's it? You just want us to disappear now?
Marilyn, please.
Don't cause a scene.
I don't know about you, Ellie, but I'm ready to cause a scene.
Let's just get out of here, Captain. Fine. I'm gone. Forever this time.
Good grief.
Let's just put this unpleasantness behind us.
Could you please leave quietly now?
We're definitely going to raid your house.
Let's talk outside.
Yeah. Oh, can't go in there. Oh, it's not going to let me go in any of the other rooms. Well, I guess outside we go.
Can we talk?
Yes.
Can you believe those two? We'd hardly been there a minute and they turned us out like yesterday's garbage.
Yeah, they shouldn't have gotten that upset.
I wanted them to get upset. I just thought it would play out differently. They'd both be sitting there watching one of their vapid aetherwave dramas, and then we'd walk in. Mother would drop her mock apple cider, and the glass would shatter all over their overpriced marble. Father would tear off his glasses and blink open-mouthed.
And then what?
I'd have a great one-liner in the tube. I was thinking either the leather's fake but the scars are real, or oops, did I just track awesome onto your rug?
Yeah. Cringy. How about it's payback time and I'm collecting with interest?
Yeah, I'm gonna use that one day.
Cringy.
Now, getting back to my story. Father would throw his hands up because this would be just like me to come back and make a big scene. Then Mother would do the old, "You had us worried sick." Her eyes would be red and she'd have her fist in front of her mouth to stifle a sob.
You really are hurt, aren't you?
I'm not hurt. I'm outraged. Affronted, even. I just didn't want to get booted out of the house I grew up in like that. It's embarrassing, you know. And I've got a reputation to maintain.
That sounds familiar.
I hope you don't think I'm talking about this because I want to be introspective.
I think there's a lesson here, Ellie.
Uh-oh, it looks like we're in for a big talk.
You can learn something from this. It's up to you to determine what that is.
Can't I just have a drink and punch some poor defenseless pillow instead? Anyway, I don't want to sift through this lousy experience for meaningful life lessons. I'm mad, and I want to do something about it. Something like... Wait a second. What if I could get that money?
Keep talking.
I could open a new account, designate that account holder as a sole beneficiary. All the payouts would go to me. I'll make money without doing a thing. And I'll get to cut them off.
Quite the role reversal.
As long as I don't develop a taste for Gorgonzola and bad legal dramas, that's fine by me. My policy is with the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group. They have an office in Byzantium. Maybe you could use some of your people skills to help me set up a dummy beneficiary account.
Sure.
If that doesn't work, I'm sure we can find one of their terminals and do it ourselves.
I need to ask a few things.
Something on your mind?
Oh, nope, that's pretty much it. And we get yet another level. Excellent. Couple handguns. Couple persuade. Couple lockpick. Couple engineering. We just got the next level of engineering. What is the next closest? We get something at 80, don't we? Yeah, so we'll put the extra points in handguns till we get up to 80. Excellent. And we get another perk. Which one do we want? Bonus damage under 30% health. Guaranteed critical hit after a kill. I like that one. Ranged attacks, damage, armor rating. Oh, and they stack too, up to 10. Interesting. I think that's the way to go. Alright. Alright, where's the insurance office? Over this way?
You don't much like me, huh, Dr. Ellie?
It's nothing personal. I'm just not the touchy-feely type.
It's just, you seem fine with the others. Did I do something to make you unhappy with me?
You gotta stop taking things so personal. You're setting yourself up for a letdown.
I'm on my legally allotted break. Really, I'm supposed to be here.
That doesn't sound suspicious at all.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Nothing. Nothing. Why? Does it look like I'm up to something? Laws, I knew it! You got me. I'm caught, aren't I?
I don't know what you're doing that's wrong. Yeah, you're in big trouble. Now tell me why don't you tell me what you did?
I work in the lab at the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Some of my sprats went missing, but it's not my fault, okay? Maybe I let them out more often than regulations allow, but they need to stretch their little legs.
Yeah, that's fair.
And so what if I occasionally forgot to latch their cage? Everyone gets a little distracted now and then.
Calm down and tell me what happened.
They escaped, and before I could coax them back, they'd made their way to the maintenance tunnels. Even if I did dare go down there, they're among all the common sewer sprats and exterminator mechanicals.
I'll go find your sprats.
Really? In that case, take this collection crate. 6 of my little ones are down there, but don't worry, you can easily tell them apart from common sewer sprats. They have intelligent eyes, an agreeable yet reserved demeanor, and a fondness for hiding. Also, they're white rather than green. Please, do take care, and do mind the exterminator mechanicals. If the worst should happen to my little darlings, well, I still want their bodies. For science, of course.
Yeah, for science. What are the maintenance tunnels beneath Byzantium for?
Well, to maintain things, of course. Like big, humming machine things with gears. And pipes. Water pipes. Air pipes. All sorts of pipes. That's why they connect the city from the Acropolis district to here.
Okay. So then, why don't you go in the tunnels yourself?
Everyone knows sewer sprats carry diseases. And the exterminator mechanicals have been known to fire on larger targets.
Ah.
Why they'd do that when they're only supposed to attack sprats, I've no idea. But there are rumors.
Rumors? Like what?
Some people say there are strange things in those tunnels. Assassins.
Ooh.
A room full of murderous automechanicals.
Ooh.
Monsters hungry for human flesh.
Ooh.
A hidden bureaucratic purgatory where things and people are lost forever. Not that I place any stock in silly rumors, of course.
Yeah, you sound like you're pretty into it, but whatever. Why are there exterminator mechanicals in the tunnel? Because there's
To
rats
deal with
there.
the sewer sprats, of course. They're quite the nuisance.
I'm wondering why you're so attached to these particular sprats.
They're for my, research.
Uh-huh. Out with it already.
Oh, very well. It's true. I do run studies on them at the lab, but I also have a special connection with them. See, I'm an enormous fan of all my colonists. The early seasons, before the plotlines got tacky. You must have seen the classic episodes.
No, not really. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, I forget, some parts of Halcyon are lacking in modern plumbing. Not to mention the latest in entertainment. Well, I name all my sprats after my favorite characters. That way, their stories can live on in rodent form.
Ooh.
So you see, it's imperative that I get them all back.
Not really. So your sprats, what are their names?
Not just names. They all have backstories, too.
Good grief.
There's Lord Reginald Kim III, Lady Philippa Farnsworth, Vonda von Vermington, Haroon Greenlee, Iskander Emmanuel Sanchez, and Evelyn Ensley Okoye.
Who are Lord Reginald and Lady Philippa?
Ah, she's the chief executive of Farnsworth Incorporated and a fearless captain of industry. He's a mercurial shareholder. They're in a rather tumultuous marriage contract.
Ooh. The drama. What's, Vonda's story?
She's an ambitious shareholder in Farnsworth Incorporated who wants more than stock. Or does she? It's difficult to tell what exactly she's after, but she is trying to seduce both Lord Reginald and Lady Philippa.
Wonderful. I'm curious about Haroon Greenlee and Isaac. I don't know how to say these names. I know the last name's Sanchez.
So is everyone. Haroon is a mysterious young man with amnesia. His backstory's still a work in progress.
What?
Is
this
Iskander is
soap
Lady
opera that
Philippa's
he's
trusty assistant. He's trying
just
to seduce
enthralled
Vonda.
with? Ridiculous. Who's Oki?
She's a member of Farnsworth Incorporated's regulatory board. A wise woman with a sharp tongue and a heart of gold.
These characters.
Something else?
Yeah, let's move on. You seem surprised I'd help you.
I still am. After all, I'm a person of very little influence and only middling prospects. No one does favors for free. But I must say, I'm far too distressed to think critically about your suspiciously kind offer.
All right. Well, we found yet another quest. Oh, free mag pick. Don't mind if I do. And some free ammo. Let's check out this insurance office.
The dissidents actually took over the refinery.
Gotta keep an eye out for uniquely named
And then the chairman
NPCs along the way. Because we might just run into yet another quest.
Talking about the new
Insurance groups appointments failures at our satellite office. Secure mailbox system, sole letter in the mailbox addressed to Gradier Halcyon Insurance Satellite Office in Fallbrook on planet Monarch.
I guess we're going to Fallbrook.
Alright, so that's all I can do on Monarch for that quest.
Anti-Clio's facial mask.
Same as our other companion quest. Let's do Ad Central next.
Leaves you feeling fresh and tingling. Do not operate heavy machinery for 2 hours after application.
That episode from a few weeks ago?
We'll see if we got what it takes to be a movie star.
I'm afraid I can't come down. Request a counter waiver, and you know how dreadful the paperwork is.
We'll worry about the parcel service later.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to walk into you like that.
Oh my goodness! Ruth Bellamy? I simply
Good grief. People out there waiting for the stars to come out so they can accidentally bump into them. Oh, I didn't know.
For all auditions, please use the elevator on the left.
Alright, let's go right then.
For all auditions, please use the elevator on the left.
Well, I guess that's sealed. You two look movie ready. Yeah, the elevator.
We're not gonna do this, are we? Promise me.
Oh, we're totally doing this.
My cousin's in pictures. That business makes piracy look civil.
Alright, anything else to explore? Can't go through there. Can't go through there. Alright. Let's talk into the microphone.
Great, you made it.
know you're expecting a script, but you're the real deal. Just go in there and do what feels natural.
What's that supposed to mean?
No, don't question yourself. Just feel the scene and go with it. I got a feeling you'll know what to do. We gave the other actors real weapons to keep things authentic. And because Josh is paying to see their logo on the big screen.
I don't think that's a good idea at all.
Don't think it, just act. Now go in there, find your mark, and show us what you got.
Alright.
Well, well. Here to stop us at last, Captain Steele? You're too late. All of this Settlement CNP Hungry Time food pills, same nutritional value but now with added filler, are ours. With their patented stomach stuffing effects and baseline vitamin content, we will be nigh unstoppable.
Good grief. Joke's on you, idiot. These crates are just decoys.
They are? What an unexpected twist. You may have fooled me for now, but not for long.
Are we on camera now? Because I really don't care to be.
Too late.
Do you remember the last time we faced each other? The Battle of Axajack, staring one another down across the void of space while flaming debris fell like rain around us.
The things you just described are scientifically impossible.
Hey, I didn't write this. Just go with it. I had you surrounded and outgunned, but you overcame my superior numbers with tactical thinking and a Hammersmith limited edition grenade launcher. I've been waiting for 5 years now, and at last my day for vengeance has come.
Can't intimidate. That's okay. Is this where we're dumping backstory? Because it should have come up earlier.
We screen tested that, and the audiences forgot all about it.
Jesus.
I have this whole port wired with sub-micro energon transistors. Once we're away, I'll activate the gamma particulate field, and the quantaponic chain reaction will turn this whole place into vaporized plasma.
Most of these words are made up, and the ones that are real don't work like that.
Plasma's already a vapor-like kind of thing. You can't re-vaporize it. Can you?
Quiet. You're supposed to be an extra. I hope you've paid your burial fees and signed your personal death and dismemberment waivers, because this is the end for you.
Is it? Let's see you try.
Line. Never mind, I think that's scene. To the break room, everyone. I need my Moab fizzy tea.
Cut. That was interesting, kid. Real novel take. Let's take 5.
Whatever he offers you, ask for more.
Okay. Where do I go? Oh, there you are.
There's my star. Walk and talk with me. Hey, listen, I appreciate what you tried there. We've got to review your footage before we make a final decision, though.
You don't sound impressed.
Look, sometimes you just gotta wait for your break, you know? Here, take this for making the trip down here. Don't call us. We'll call you.
Is that it? Did I just botch that quest? Oh, free stuff. More free stuff. I mean, I was literally just talking in the last episode how I haven't botched any quests. I think me being snarky might have just changed that. I got lots of treasure in here though, so I'm not mad about that. Oh, what's back this way? Elevator. It's just let me through a different door, basically. Okay. What quest has it got me on now? I still didn't consider it botched. It called it finished. I thought there was an actual shootout in that. Interesting. Maybe it worked out different. All right. Cupid of the laboratory. Save the sprats. Okay. Make spacesuits won't travel. Okay, that's the outfit thing. All right. Let's go after the sprats then. Oh, we're on the other side now.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch, Tripical Flakes, and Purple Berry flavored Power Nuggets.
So,
now with 12% more crunch.
All right. Where are these sprats? Oh, they're literally right by this guy. That's how you get there. Take the free stuff. I'm not worried about the parcel service at the moment. Off to the maintenance tunnels. Got a workbench discovered. Maintenance tunnels discovered. Get us some precious XP. We got a lab sprat. Dang. Make you go through the effort to get back there, and then you don't even get any treasure. Alright, I assume we're probably going to be doing battle with automechanicals, which I do not like. I don't see anything moving around. Get over here. Gotcha. Okay, he's downstairs. Any treasure hidden in the sewers? Does not look like it. Downstairs we go. Ah, now there's enemies. I wonder if we're better off sneaking up on the sprats.
Actually,
Take him down! Way to go, Cap!
Semantic.
It's the last of him.
Well, one of them got killed. We got to be a little more careful with that. We got to catch these guys before they run into the sprat exterminators.
Here we go! One.
Let's try and get rid of these, get these exterminators out of the way as soon as possible. That way when the sprats run away and we got to try to catch them, they don't just run into exterminators. I feel like there was more on that level. I feel like we're missing something here. I mean, that says he's right there. Question is, how do I get right there? before I could even turn around.
Processing. Searching for unauthorized persons.
Just leave the Sprat alone. That's all I'm worried about.
Resetting actions.
Oh my god!
You literally blocked my bullet.
Reminder.
We made it.
Got some treasure in this room. Come on, little Sprat. We definitely want to take as many lives as we possibly can. Especially now that we know it'll kill the Sprat. If we accidentally get him to run into it. There's another. Do we only got the one left? Nice. Now we gotta find those stairs again. I think they were around this way. Does this seem right? No, I'm running in a big circle. Maybe down this hallway. There we go. Ooh, what's behind this door?
You got nimble fingers, Captain.
Was this like just a way, the fast way out? Okay.
Oh!
Whoa.
Yeah! Oh! Ah! There they go!
What am I getting attacked by? I can't even see nothing. Oh, there you are.
Aw, I was hoping we could bring him home. You'd let me have a giant Sprat, right, Captain? As long as I fed it?
Honestly, yeah. I don't think it'd be a terrible pet, really. Oh, we are encumbered. Make sure I got all the loot before we head on out of here. All right, what can we get rid of? Yeah, spade for sure. What are we? We're only 2 pounds over. Pro toss ball, we don't need. Sentry saber, we don't need. We'll keep that. Plasma cutter gold. I don't know how common that's going to be. Toss ball stick, we don't care about. There's that. Pickaxe, we're not going to do nothing with that. Same with these tri-blades and this shovel. Not going to do anything with that. Flamethrower I don't care about. Nor the plasma rifle 2.0. Hunting rifle doesn't have enough on it. Grenade launcher, nope. Spacer's Choice pistol. Revolver. This isn't the one I got the extended sight on, is it? That's this one. Yeah, so that guy can go. That's pristine. I guess we'll try to save that for selling it sometime. Tactical shotgun. Is that better than the shotgun I got? 631, 695. It is better. Alright. We'll have to try to remember to upgrade that sometime. Oh, we got a lot of armor on us. Let's get, ooh, Safecracker's jacket, plus 10 to lockpick, nice. I think we already have that, don't we? Yeah. Don't need two of them. Block plus 5, don't care. Two-handed melee, don't care. Melee, don't care. I mean, even at pristine, it's only worth 26 bucks, so I'll just break it down. We gotta be a little careful though, because I don't know what it considers the spacer armor and all that kind of stuff. Sneak plus 5, that could be useful. Melee weapon we don't care about. Block we don't care about. Hack's useful. Dodge, nope. Sneak we'll keep. Keep that. Well, what's that? That's sneak plus 3. This is sneak plus 5. So yeah, in a sneak situation, we're probably gonna go for that other one. Ranged weapon. Lockpick plus 5, 27 armor. What's our other lockpick plus 5? Oh, it's sneak plus 5, that's different. That we don't care about. Science plus 3, yeah, maybe. Two-handed melee we don't care about. Stealth skills plus 5, that's pretty good. Defense skills, eh. Who does not love inventory management? Hack will keep. Intimidate. What was that, 40? Yeah, well, it's pristine. We'll sell that probably. Leadership skills. We have another one of those, don't we? Yeah, we only need one. Tech skills, we'll keep that. Dialogue skills, we'll keep that. Science plus 3. I feel like we got something else that does that too. A block plus 5. Yeah, we don't care about that. Get rid of that. Inspiration, don't care about that. Alright, what's that got us down to on weight? 248? Yeah, we'll roll with that. Let's get out of here. Back to Byzantium.
I never.
Get ready.
Whoa! How did I end up here?
Better patch that up.
I didn't realize I was in a bad spot. Sorry.
I don't want to.
Run. No, don't open fire.
Wait, I don't want to die.
Watch out for our green.
Well, The entire city hates me now. So, let's see where my autosaves are. They're all Cupid of the laboratory. Let's, guess we'll try this one. See what happens. Well, now we know we can't go through that elevator. Okay, this is right before. Okay, excellent, excellent. Let's go to the other elevator. How about? They absolutely fooled me on that one. I thought, oh, an easy exit, because they do that at the end of dungeons or sewer systems or whatever all the time. That's normal. Oh no. That put me right in a restricted area full of armed guards that I could not run away from.
Any luck finding my sprats?
I have them all.
Truly? Why, this is marvelous! Oh, dear, it looks like some of my darlings have suffered violent misfortune.
Just one.
Nevertheless, it's good to have them back. Thank you for your help. I'm afraid I can't spare much, but I hope you'll accept this. Now, I've got to get back to the lab before my supervisor logs my absence.
All right. And we have finished that quest. Oh, this isn't considered stealing. Don't mind if I do. Excellent. Alrighty, guys. I think that we're going to call that an episode for the Devil Stream today. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to help support the channel. Click the notification bell if you want to be alerted to when I am streaming. Thank you again so very much for watching, and have a good one.